here I am talking with Scott Blevins, who was the third instructor, guest instructor at our event. I wanted to get him on camera as well. Scott, how many times, do you know how many times, can you remember how many times you've been in Japan?
Japan was my first event, or first country to come to outside of the North American continent, so a lot of good memories here, and you were the group that brought me, of course. And I think 3 times with you now, a couple times with Baba-san, a couple times with Hiro Suzuki, and then a couple times stopping on the way up. About 9, I think about 9 times.
Wow, wow.
So I have to also add that it was refreshing to see it with 2 people like Joey and Amy who've never been in the country before, because when you're fortunate enough as I am to get to travel and see as many places as I have seen, it's very easy to get kind of numb to the experience that you once had that first trip out. And watching these guys was just, it brought it all back to that excitement level. It was fun watching their faces and how much they really appreciated what was going on, and made me reappreciate it even more than I already was at the time.
So it gave you a new, fresh perspective.
Yeah,
it was great.
It was great.
You've been at our event. This is your 3rd time coming to our event. Can you tell us your impressions of it? You know, you've traveled to so many events all over the world.
You guys run the events impeccably smoothly. You guys you're always looking at so much detail, trying to make everything perfect. I think almost perfect to a fault. But I mean, how can that be a bad thing? Reiterating what they said though, the students are amazing, and seeing the progression from 1996 when I first came with you guys up until this point, the dedication to learning is absolutely as intense as it was then, and the passion that they have, but the level that you brought your dancers, just looking at the Sunday, which was a little bit more beginner-based, even though they're beginner-based, I would say that that level of beginner-based is as high as the intermediate base was in '96. So you guys have done a fantastic job bringing the dancers up and just creating a good energy in the line dance community in Japan, and they're having so much fun, and they're doing such a great job at it.
Well, that's really nice to hear for us. And that is in no small part thanks to you, because I've gotten many positive feedbacks about all of the extra styling and technique hints that you gave during the workshops. People said how much they really appreciated getting all of your expertise during the workshops. So thank you very much.
It's good to hear, because it's always been my passion is to pass off technique and styling and tips to make people's dancing maybe a little easier, maybe a little bit more exciting. And there was a good period where sometimes I would get backlash because people are like, oh, we just want to learn the dance. Why do we have to learn this technique? And nowadays, people are starting to really get a passion for that. So it's exciting for me again, even after 20 plus years of teaching, that they're getting me excited about dancing again, not just here in Japan, but all over the world, with wanting to know that extra bit of knowledge and being able to share the things that I've learned over, my goodness, I think 38 years of dance now.
Wow.
Scary. Can you get my walker, please, when I get up from here? Anyway, thank you very much, Martha, for having me back again. I know this won't be the last time. Thank you.
Thank you.